played 4 decades. Like, what does it mean to you?
I mean, it's a unique situation. I don't know. I mean, like I said, prior to the season coming, I didn't know much about this.
Damn, 4 decades.
Didn't know much about it, and once it got here, you got out there, it's like, I saw a picture of one of my teammates by the name of Akeem Olajuwon, and the other teammate was a little loudmouth guy that just left here, Trey, and it was just like, man, as much as I talk to people and handshake with former friends who are now GMs, coaches, whatever they are, they're like I can say I played against Michael Jordan and stuff like that, and now I'm saying I played against the Trey Youngs and all of the stars of today. So I'm just very thankful to still be around and compete at this level, still as competitive, probably more competitive now because I know the end is near, and I just like to compete. And for me, I challenge myself every day just to be able to, when I get on the floor, just to play my minutes harder and compete, and really not to prove to anybody else, but to me that I deserve to be here. And I'm still able to be here. So each and every night, I probably tell myself like, man, I let this guy do this, do that, But that's just still the competitive nature and the love I still have for the game. So I never imagined, playing this long. I probably heard me say it before. For some reason, when I got into the league, I said I wanted to play 15 years. It's like, some of the elite superstars of NBA history played 12 to 14 years. I was like, if I can play 15 years, I'm doing something. And just got to 15 years, and I still felt good. And here I am 7 years later. So. It's just an unbelievable feeling. It hasn't really hit me. Like I said, I knew about it coming into the game, and checking the game. I still, once it's game time, I'm locked in on, my job and what I need to do. When I get home, I was like, wow, 4 decades. Like, I've seen a few videos, and I just think about, well, first of all, I look at the picture quality when I started, and as it kind of moved on, decade to decade to decade, it's just like, all right, it gets better and better. And I was like in all of these, and then obviously you see some of the guys out there like the David Robinsons and Armand Gilliams, and I played against all these guys, and now you're seeing the stars of the day. So it's crazy.
What about being the first guy?
You made a great point. 4 decades of playing, not just being inserted in the game and not just being on the court, but actually contributing. So even tonight, you could see the fire as soon as you got in the game, all the way to the waning seconds. What just keeps you motivated to not just be in, but play and contribute?
I love playing. I love competing. I love this game. It's been good to me. I've learned a lot from it. It's given me opportunities that I probably would never have known, seen, been introduced to. And, it's just, as a young kid, it's just like a goal just to be here. And once you get here, it's like a goal to stay here. And then once I got older, it's a goal to still stay here. And it was just kind of just different milestones for me personally. And it had nothing to do with scoring. It's just like, I want to be, there's obviously there were a bunch of 40-year-olds, playing in this league, but I want to be a 40-year-old, still contribute, still compete, still able to play out this level. I'm all play big minutes, but when I'm out there, I want people to say, oh no, he belongs. It's not a charity, it's a favor, you're doing for me. So.
What about being the first guy? Because a lot of things you can be 100 points has already been done, 30,000 points, but you're the first guy to be 4 decades.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's where it's hard to kind of grasp it. Anytime you're the first doing of course you want to always positive, not a negative stat, but anytime you're the first doing something, it's always special. Obviously, records are made to be broken, but it's just like, it was something that probably was never talked about, thought about, we would probably consider unheard of. And for it to actually happen, it's pretty cool. You look in the history books now, and you talk about, he's played a couple decades, and it's like, there's a guy who actually played 4 decades. What do you think about that? So, and it'll be my name, and regardless of, you know, now people always like, what do you want people to remember? Well, there's one that you know, I played this game for a very long time, and I loved it as much, if not even more now than I did at 21. And it was a great feeling.
I don't know if this is